everyone. We're so glad to see you. We're in our backyard. This is what it's looked like all summer with hammocks, so we can kind of hang out and camp in our backyard. So we hope that you enjoy these stories that we're sharing with you, and that you enjoy some of the activities that we've sent to your house. So we can all do Vacation Bible School in a different way this year, but that we can still learn about God and about each other and how to care for the world and have some fun. So I was just thinking, did you see that? Did you know that when you yawn, it's actually contagious? You know, people yawn when they see other people yawn. And according to scientists, I guess that even dogs and chimpanzees do the same thing. So I want you to try an experiment at your house. I want you to yawn and see if anyone else around you is going to yawn too. Do you know what that is? When we see somebody doing something and then we understand maybe a little bit how they feel, that's called empathy. So something in our brain responds when we see somebody else tired and yawning or happy or sad. It helps us to kind of know how somebody's feeling and helps us be more compassionate to each other. For example, if I saw you step on a Lego, I'm going to feel compassion for you because I know it hurts a lot. My foot can't feel it right then if I didn't step on a Lego too, but my empathy kicks in and my brain reminds me what that feels like. And because I have compassion for you, maybe I'll also offer to help you. That's what compassion is. I see your hurt and I feel your hurt with you. That's empathy. And so then maybe I can help ease your hurt. But in order to do that, I need to see you and know your story. That's how we have compassion. So when we gather together in our houses or at church or even like this, it helps us know how each other is feeling. That's why it's really important to hear other people's stories and share our own stories. So this table that I have right here is not really any different from a table you have at your house. God invites us to be all around tables and help us hear each other's stories and welcome each other. Today we have a special story for you about two brothers and their father. And I'm going to have Blake and Mary help me tell this story. I want you to practice these feelings. I want you to show me what it might look like to be greedy. What does it look like to be greedy? Money, 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 money. What do you think it looks like to feel hungry? Oh, our tummies feel empty. Ooh, what does it look like to feel ashamed? That's when you feel bad for something you did. Maybe you want to hide your face or not look at other people. I bet you know what it looks like to be happy. Yeah, I hope you're happy a lot right now. We certainly know what it feels like to be tired. What does tired look like? Like we want to lay down and take a nap, maybe. How about angry? Oh, I bet you've never felt angry though. And then our last word we want to do is celebrate. What's it like to celebrate? All right, so let's practice those while we tell our story. Jesus told this parable. There once was a man who had two sons, and the younger brother was greedy. And he demanded his inheritance. He turned his back on his family and he left them for a faraway country. He wasted all the money he took from his family. Soon he became needy and very hungry. Even though he felt ashamed, he decided to return home, hoping that his father might welcome him back. When his father saw him, he was filled with compassion. He ran out to his son and threw his arms around him. He was so happy. He was so happy he was alive. The father got a big dinner together with the best food and drink to give thanks for his son's safe return. Meanwhile, though, that older brother came in from the fields and he was very, very tired. Because he'd been working all day long in the fields. And he heard the music and dancing and he became really, really angry. And he refused to go in and see his brother or join the party. So his father went to the older brother to try to persuade him to come, and he said, I've listened to you and I've worked hard for you all these years and you've never, ever given me a party. My brother comes home after wasting all his money and you throw him a huge party. But his father said to him, son, I love you. You know what is mine is yours. But people matter more than possessions. We thought we lost your brother from our family forever, but he's home. So come to the table and come and celebrate. Now, that might be a hard story if you are an older brother or a younger brother. What would you feel like if you were one of those brothers? How would you feel? Yes?
If my brother just ran away and got a bunch of free money and then wasted it and then just came back out of nowhere and got a party, I would be very, 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 very mad at him, and I would never talk to him in like a year.
I'd be very mad. I'd probably scream because I'd be like, you wasted all of our money.
Right, so it's even more amazing that the dad threw him a party because he loved him so much and he showed compassion. Sometimes when we hear these stories, we can learn from other people's feelings. If we listen and see people and recognize what they're feeling, it helps us feel their joy and their hurt with them. It also helps us understand people's anger as well. Sometimes it requires us to imagine it a little bit because the story isn't exactly like our story. We might identify a lot more easily with that older brother or maybe the younger one, but we need to listen to the younger brother, the older brother, and the father's side so we can hear the whole story, and helps us know how every human being is important and loved by God. We hope you'll take the time to look with your family over the questions from this story and think about how you might feel as part of this story. And maybe you can share with your family a story from your own life and learn how to love each other a little better today. Thanks for joining us.